Hey YouTube, welcome to part 2 of the blanket box restoration. I've got all the timber cleaned up nicely and it's going back together well. I think this sow's ear will actually turn into a silk purse. Let's have a look and see how it's going. Well, some jobs can't be rushed. I had intended to leave this overnight to make sure it was well and truly set before I took it apart, but you know what happens in life. It's been 3 days since I put this together and I'm finally getting out here to take it back apart again. Got a bit of rubbish on here because I have been welding and it's settled onto the wood. Let's go find a brush to brush that off with. So it's nice and clean. Alrighty, that's the inside of him, so let's turn him over and have a look at the outside. There, that's coming up quite good. That's smooth enough. Put him aside and varnish him once I got all the rest of it done. Now, I think the next thing's to put these corner pieces together. Lay them out there ready. Now I've just got to touch up the edges of these corner pieces where I didn't plane them, because these edges are visible, or at least 3 of them are. And I've shown you these sanding blocks before. They got a smell to them, a little bit reminiscent of rotten egg gas. I don't know what the heck they are from. Haven't seen them around for a long time. They may still be available, but I haven't had to buy any sanding equipment, any sanding materials for such a long time now, because I've got a huge stockpile of them. But these are really handy just for a little job. I find them a lot more convenient to use than sandpaper and a sanding block. It doesn't take long to knock the edge down on these things. As you can see, they wear away fairly quickly, but they do a good job of sanding, and they are nice and handy to use. For my next trick, I'm going to glue these corners back together first. I've got them laid out the way they fit. I'm going to bead of glue down this piece. Use the same screws that came out of him. Make sure I get him lined up in exactly the same holes again. Just when you want your drill to run out of juice. That's one together. And just repeat the process until they're all done. And once I've done these, I'll have to leave them dry as well. And I've got to start banging the sides onto them. I think I'd rather do that with the glue fully dry, so I don't upset the alignment of these. Once they're done, they can sit there and dry. And the next thing to do is to start putting the sides back together. Right, I'm ready to put this back together again. Now, I've selected the best side of these boards to go on the outside. This is the inside we're looking at here. Got to be flush here at the top, firm up together, bit of glue on them, got some little tacks to put in them, and I will probably add some clamps to it as well. See if I need them. And when you're putting them together, it's a good idea just to lay them out and get the grain and the colours progressing nicely, something that looks pleasing to you. And then set them out in the same order out of the way while you prep things. And I should have added that before you move them out of the way, you need to mark where you're going to glue, which I haven't done yet. I'll just put a little mark on the wood as far down as the glue needs to go. Fairly healthy layer of glue there. I kept it in towards the back, towards the corner, more than out towards the front. Try and minimise the amount that squeezes out the front that I've got to wipe off. And once you got them on, you make sure both sides are the same length, otherwise this won't work. And then just square it up. It's 636 a half. 640, so this bottom piece should go in just a little. That's about 637.5, and that's 637.5, so we're all good there. See if I can get tack in. Oops, a daisy, hard to hold. Before I seal the deal with this last one, just check that he hasn't moved. Much easier to put those little tacks in with a gun. Ah, fuck. Gotta be better with a bigger hammer. Wonder where my big hammer is. At least the big hammer's got claws to pull it out when I bend it. I also think I'll get a better hit on it. Yeah, it's much better. Never been real good with those tack hammers. Not going through that knot real good. Come down here. Still too close to the knot. Go out towards the edge to get away from it, I think. That's better. Put one on the other edge just to even it up. Alright, have a look at that. A little bit squeezed out, which is pretty good. I'll just get a rag and mop that up. Now, when the factory put this together originally, they had a nail gun and they used the bare minimum glue they could and relied on a few extra nails to hold it together, whereas I'm doing the opposite. I'm using extra glue and just using the nails to hold it together while the glue sets. Because really the glue does all the holding. The nails don't do a great deal for you. Bottoms, this end. This time. Alright, that's got a good transition on that grain to my eye. This time I'll mark him before I move anything. Should have considered the other side too. That's a bit nicer. That one's definitely there. Definitely this side. For the outside these are. And definitely that. Yeah, okay. These are the outside, so tip him over as you move them out, because we want the rubbish sides on the inside. And let's get our glue on there ready. Again, keep it back into a corner. Don't be frightened to put a bit of glue on. Remember, this isn't a gap filling glue too, so you really do need to get a pretty good fit up on the timber. Again, your lengths have to be the same for this to work, which of course they are. And that one's 37.5, so this one should come out pretty right. Yep, that'll do. Just tack him in place as well. And double check him again before we lose our last chance to correct. 37.5, 36.5, near enough. Rusty nail didn't want to slip in too well. Try and pick nice shiny nails if you're working with old nails. And if you've got to use rusty ones, put a little bit of soap on them. Just get a damp cake of soap and rub them on it before you try nailing them in. They'll go in a lot better that way. Beautiful. All good. Glue spread out well. The two ends are done. Got to do the floor and the sides next. I'll show you how we work that little bit of magic, because that's a little bit awkward. Hey, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it's given you some ideas that you can use in your own projects. If you'd like to see more of my projects, you can go to my channel or browse to my website. Don't forget to click like, comment and subscribe for more. Until next time.